a lot of games released in October 2025. We had Sora, which admittedly wasn't the best received gacha game release. Sure, they had their issues, but ultimately the game is a fun game. We had Chaos Zero Nightmare, which was very well received, as you can see by its 4.8 stars over on the Play Store. I've been loving every minute of this game, its story, its gameplay, everything. Do It Night Abyss also just launched within like the last 24 hours of recording this video. It's also been decently received. There have been issues with the optimization on mobile, disconnects, latency, lag, etc. But ultimately, it's still a fun, good game. But November 2025 is about to hit, which means we have new games releasing, new betas happening, and also new shutdowns, which is what today's video is about. Now, if you have not already, go ahead and join our Stix community subreddit, where we go over everything happening in the gacha genre. We also post all of this, and we're actually much more active, and the community is more active here over on the Gacha Hub Twitter page. You should follow, you should become an active part of it. Now, we have a lot to talk about, so let's just go ahead and jump right in. Resident Solstice is actually releasing, interestingly enough, today, as of this video going live. It states that the game is releasing on October 30th. I know this isn't a November game, but I mean, there's like one day between this game's release and November. I think it's imperative that I include it. If you have not already pre-registered, or if you are not already planning to play this, go ahead, pre-register right now. You can download the PC version over on their website. This is a very unique game. You can see the character models right here. The one right here, this one, yeah, that's a character you're gonna want to pull for, because she's she's definitely appealing to a lot of us. Now, this is a train gacha. I don't remember the combat style. I covered this a very long time ago, but it's finally releasing globally, and I could not be happier. Star Savior officially confirmed their release in a recent live stream. This was held a month ago. It is launching November 20th. Now, this is unfortunately releasing right now on the 20th of November in Korea. This isn't a global release, as much as I would love for this to be a global release. They do have an official global Twitter account that seems to be verified. They have been tweeting about the game nonstop for the last, I think, like month and a half now. They've been retweeting the release date as well, or posting about the release date nonstop. So I'm assuming that means global probably isn't really too far behind Korea. This is a very, very attractive, aesthetically attractive looking game that I've been also excited for. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm excited for a lot of gacha games. They're just like new gacha games released every month, and I'm always excited to try them out and play them. Some of them are really fun. Some of them are the exact opposite. Bleach Soul Resonance has now officially opened for global pre-registration, or at the very least, you'd think that, right? The game officially releases on November 21st, 2025, but although they state global, although here they state actually game will be available on both Android and iOS devices worldwide, even here, when you look at the little synopsis from their website, launching on November 21st, when you click this, the worldwide release of the game is unavailable in your region. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if you can get in. I don't know if it's just blocking North Carolina in America. I don't know, dude. Either way, the game is apparently releasing November 21st, and you're going to be able to play globally. Which, I mean, maybe we just can't pre-register on the website. We'll have to just download it via the Play Store or the Apple App Store or something, and, just never, ever log in. Like to their website, not to the game. Bringer Fantasy is a brand new action RPG gacha game that is entering into closed beta testing. If you navigate on over to TapTap, there was a post made on the 24th of October. That's just 4 days ago. The drawing for the game, I think it has been held, which means that the test phase is going to happen at some point after November 5th. Now, this is a very interesting game too. I've seen very, very attractive women waifus in this game. It kind of reminds me a lot of Brown Dust 2. There's a trailer for it out. I guess you can look at the game trailer right here. I guess it also says you can that recruitment is still open. Well, I mean, maybe this was like the event that closed, actually. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, at some point in November, there's going to be a test phase held, which means that if you navigate on over here and you attempt the recruitment phase or the questionnaire that lets you sign up for it, then awesome, you're in. If not, don't worry about it. You'll have another opportunity to. This does look like it is going to be a Chinese beta test right now. No mention of global, but I'm assuming here global will be released at some point in the future. The game looks too good for it not to be. Yo, I don't mean to interrupt the video, but I need to take a moment here to thank all my incredible patrons over on Patreon whose support continues to allow for me to do regular videos like this every single day on this channel. Thank y'all so much, including our YouTube channel members. You guys mean the world to me. So do you guys as viewers as well. Now, without further ado, let's continue. Petit Planet, which is Hoyoverse's new Animal Crossing adjacent gacha game where you'll end up probably spending $200 for a couch or a blanket, is releasing into a closed beta test phase on November 7th, 2025. This, I'm probably not going to get in. That's totally fine. I don't expect to. I don't even think I applied for it. I was busy at the time, but this is a game that I'm actually genuinely very curious about because I think it's one of Hoyoverse's most unique games. I think like Genshin was very unique when it came out. Honkai Star Rail was not unique at all. It was just kind of like a segregated semi-open world turn-based game. And then Zenless was just, you know, kind of similar-ish to Honkai Impact and Punishing Graven and Ether Gazer and all of those. Kind of, not exactly. And then Petit Planet is a gacha game that is like Animal Crossing, and that just isn't a demographic or a niche really that has been filled. So this is going to be very cool. I think the pre-registration for it is probably closed, or if not, then it's going to be closed very, very soon. So you can sign up for the beta right now. So I'm probably going to go ahead here, and after stream, I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna see if I can pre-register. Because at the very least, like, I'm gonna give it my best one too. Arknights Endfield announced they're going to be holding a beta test too. And man, that like they're also gonna be holding a preview live stream on October 31st. And this is actually very big. This is very, very big. I played the Japanese beta demo at the Tokyo Game Show 2025, and I was flown out there to do showcases for various different gacha games, and it was very different to the version I played at Gamescom and very different from the version I played back in the previous beta test. So this is very likely going to be a test that is available either in November or December. Either way, this is going to be playable, and hopefully the final playable version before official launch. Now let's go ahead here and talk about the gacha games that are shutting down. 2.5 Dimensional Seduction Angels on Stage announced an end of service for January 14th, 2026. I know very little about this game other than the fact that it is maybe targeting a slightly older demographic of player. And finally, Danmachi Battle Chronicle rolled out their end of service announcement. Finally, it's gone. It's over. September 29th. The game is officially dead. It has been dead for what, like 29 days now. Yep. And very few people cared because honestly, Memoria Freeze was shut down for that game, and Memoria Freeze was generally regarded to be a better game. But, you know, don't worry. If you're a fan of the Danmachi intellectual property, don't worry. They're going to push out another one soon enough. You can't go a year without having a Danmachi game, you know, milking players for every cent they have. And those are the gacha games that announced they were shutting down. Those are the gacha games that are going to be holding test phases, and the gacha games releasing in November 2025. We're going to have some games to play, so get ready. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you're not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.